studios, it's time to get comfortable with tonight's special guest, Dgmedic. And here's your host,
Hello, everybody. Welcome to yet another episode of Get Comfortable. I hope you're all out there getting comfortable. We've got a great show for you tonight. But first, I just want to touch up on something. We do have a cold snap rolling across the United States right now. So all of you fellow Americans out there, do yourself a favor. Stay safe. Stay warm. I've heard it's so cold. Amaranth was spotted wearing a parka in her hot tub. Oh, but seriously, it's frigid. So take care of yourselves. Anyways, let's get on with the show. Okay, we just have to wait for this monitor to come down. I don't know why I haven't had that fixed yet. This is the 5th episode, and we've still got the slowest monitor on the planet coming down. Tick, 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 tick. Seriously, people? Seriously? We've had nobody fix this yet? I mean, I know it's been a few months since I did one of these, but geez. It's almost done. It's almost done. Let's go ahead and welcome our guest. Most of you know him, most of you love him. It's Dgmedic.
Today. I thought there'd be crowd noises. I don't know what. Sorry, it was just really weird.
So, how are you doing tonight, man?
I'm doing good. How are you?
I am doing pretty well, thank you. Well, for anybody here who does not know who you are, is not familiar with, if they've been watching my channel, I've been trying to pimp you out as much as possible. So they should be at least aware of you. Can you tell us a little bit about yourself and how you got started on Twitch?
Sure. I'm DG, and I've been streaming for like a year and a half. Yeah, something like that. I live in the Midwest. I live in the Great Plains. I like to say Great Plains. I think
it's Midwest adjacent.
Yeah. I mean, it's kind of like a region of the Midwest of sorts sometimes. It depends on who you ask.
That's like I live in a region of the Midwest. Technically, I live in the Great Lakes.
That's accurate, yeah.
Just not in the Great Lakes?
Correct. That would be, well, unless you had like a houseboat, but can't imagine that'd be hospitable year-round. Yeah, I don't know. I've done lots of things. I stumbled into streaming. It was an accident, so it was purely an attempt to understand how it worked better, and then I didn't mind hanging out with people and playing video games.
Oh, that's good. That's good. Can you tell us a little something interesting about yourself that some of the people may not know?
I'm bad at games, like video games, but I spend most of my my leisure time doing that.
Now, hold on.
You would think after 30 some years I'd be okay at them, but I'm not.
Let's be fair. You've already beaten what, 2 games this year? 2, 3
Definitely,
games?
and they were not on story mode.
No, totally. You never stream on story mode.
No, they were like on hardcore or whatever.
Yeah. That's okay. I have yet to beat 1 game this year. What have been your favorite games so far?
To stream? Oh, like on stream?
Yeah,
or just in general?
Or in general, either one.
To stream? Man, that's interesting. I really enjoy. We had a small run where we did Minecraft as like a community.
Okay.
And that was pretty fun. It was a little Minecraft arc. I think every streamer has that at some point. And that was a lot of fun. In general, my favorite games though are like just harken back to the memories I had with my like high school friends and doing like playing StarCraft and LAN parties and Command and Conquer Red Alert and stuff like that. So I'm always, for me, like StarCraft like was huge game in my life, and so that's probably one of my favorite games of all time in general. Despite also being terrible at it. So,
All right.
but yeah,
Do you have any favorite memories from your time on Twitch?
just kind of my first stream. Obviously, it always will stick out to me because it was me and a single viewer. Basically, there's another streamer that we both kind of like, and that I'd mod for, but I can't remember. I think I was a mod at the. I don't remember actually. But like one of my first streams was playing Flight Simulator, and me and this viewer, is it QDog999, we were trying to find landmarks from a YouTube video, and without, which, you know, there's already a stream delay, right? So chat's always real interesting, but when you've got somebody trying to navigate you while you're flying a plane, it's just chaos. And basically, what should have maybe taken like 10 minutes took 3 hours, and I'll never forget it though, because it was just a throwaway evening live that kind of really started things and made me enjoy the interacting with people through the medium of Twitch, I guess.
Okay, that's cool. I do know that you do have a penchant for the cosplay as well.
There's only been like 2.
Oh, it's
Right.
only been the
I
2?
think-
Okay.
I think there's only been the 2.
Kawaii as fuck.
Look, it's got leggings and everything. To be fair, I asked for a ridiculous amount of money the first time. I just didn't expect chat to show up the way that they did. And I said it at a point where I thought nobody would do this. It's stupid. And I was clearly proven wrong. So.
One of the things that I do like to touch on is because I interview other streamers, so I like to get some words from them. Do you have any advice from people watching who are either thinking about streaming or just starting up?
Like, don't listen to me. I don't. Like, whatever you do, for the love of God, don't listen to anything I say or try to do what I do. But I would say, because I think I've seen this throughout from all of my streamer friends, that I think the key is don't burn yourself out. If you need a break, take a break. Yes, these things, it's grindy if it's something that you want to do, like, and create content for a living or whatever that is, but it's not worth the you have to go into it knowing that streaming is a labor of love, just like doing a podcast or any other thing that has a really low likelihood of turning any type of profit, especially with the time, money, and effort that you put into it. So enjoy it and find a way to enjoy it and do what you want to do. And if there's an audience, they'll come. And that's my approach. I think there's people who can game that system and do all the right things, and they may have more followers and viewers and all that stuff, but I don't really necessarily care about that part.
We'll take it back. Do you have any goals or aspirations for Twitch and beyond?
Nah. Well, I mean, I would be lying if I said, like, if I could do it every day, it would be incredible. Like, if I could do that as a job, that would be nuts. But there's also, like, Twitch as a platform I have issues with, right? Like, so my goal would basically be able to do it, like, the 3 days a week I do it, grow. Right now, like, it is for my internet and kind of allows me to buy games as well with the incredibly generous support that I do get. And it's more than enough. It's more than I deserve, for sure. Like, the fact that anybody's like, this is worth a Hulu, that's fucking nuts to me. And I'm like, why? Do you have any idea how much content you can get for that many dollars elsewhere?
Yeah, just to let you know, this is
Long
going
answer.
up on YouTube, so that first part of your answer is going to need to be censored.
But YouTube would love us talking bad about Bezos, right?
Obviously, Jeff Bezos is going to see my YouTube video.
Okay, you're right.
Obviously,
Bezos is gonna watch your
why
YouTube
wouldn't he
video.
watch my YouTube video?
Now, if you want to hear my thoughts on Alphabet,
Gonna have to make a whole lot of cuts in this one. Well, let's go for another lighthearted one. Do you have a
All right.
favorite knock-knock joke?
what? No. What?
You don't have a favorite knock-knock joke?
How many even? I mean, I don't know. There's a lot. Probably the. my little sister loved the like interrupting cow one.
Well, I do have a knock knock joke. You have to start it off though.
Oh, feels like a weird setup. Knock knock.
Who's there?
Yeah, this is what I thought. Wait, do I say who's there? Who? Wait, what? I forgot. I got lost in the joke.
That's the joke.
I said knock knock. You said who's there?
That's the joke.
Yeah. Okay, that's what I was afraid of. God damn. How do I end this call? I don't.
Do have a very serious question here.
Okay.
It is. Do you ever pee in the shower?
Yes.
Okay.
Two birds. What do you get? Like, of course. There's a drain and everything. It's easy. Aim for the drain.
Life advice, folks. Aim for the drain. Don't get your aspirations too high. Aim straight for the drain.
Yeah.
And
you're still kind of look like you're having a stroke. Sorry.
I may need to go to the doctor.
Do you
after
smell
this,
toast?
No, thankfully no.
You got one droopy eye,
Yeah.
and I'm genuinely concerned.
Yeah. I think that's gonna be my new signature on Twitch now. I've got the droopy eye. I'm the VTuber with the droopy eye. What's in the box?
Who's in the box?
Oh, what's in the box? All right.
What's in the box? Okay.
So DG, I know you're not familiar with this. So the goal here is for you to guess what I've put in this box. I'll give you a few clues.
Okay.
It's something that I do believe is near and dear to your heart. It is something that I do believe you really enjoy. There are quite a few references to this on your stream.
It's not feet, and if it is, I will murder you.
No.
Okay, thank God. That would have gone over terribly. Okay, so is it am I allowed to ask that question?
Yeah, you can ask a few. I'll
Is it a
give
person,
you.
place, or thing?
It's kind of a person.
Is it Kay from Girls on Ponzi?
No.
Is it Miho from Girls on Ponzi?
No.
Is it Mako from Girls on Ponzi?
No.
So it can't be that. Can't be my body pillow.
It's not anybody from Girls on Poncer, sorry.
Anime is just a great place to start in general.
If it was a geological phenomenon, then anime would be like planting yourself in a hot spring on this one, so.
Wait, what?
Means you're hot, okay? If we're playing hot or cold, you are hot on anime.
Okay.
That's right. That's right, ladies and gentlemen. DG
I did
is
not
hot
get the
on
hot
anime.
spring analogy. Really glad that you decided to just come out and be like, it's like hot or cold.
Yeah.
Break it down to its dumb simpleness. I mean, I guess it could be something. Is it? I can't just say haiku. I don't know. Is it Hinata from haiku?
Whoa! What did you say?
Is it Hinata from haiku?
My name's Shoyo Hinata. I'm a first year. How tall are you?
My boy, my short boy.
Hinata from Haikyuu.
Yeah.
I figured this would be a good one because you've got enough of the sounds.
Oh yeah. One of my absolute favorite shows. Good call.
I wasn't actually familiar with where all of these sound bites were from.
I never explained them.
No. So I did a little internet sleuthing. And that's when I discovered, the bathroom thing. That's from Haikyuu. Oh, that one. That's from Haikyuu.
Basically all of them, yeah.
Yeah. I started looking around. I was like, and all these sounds from an anime about volleyball.
Yep. And a fantastic English dub, right? Because there are a lot of fans of that show that have probably never even heard the English though, so they wouldn't even know.
Wow.
Like the Venn diagram of people who are gonna probably get those out of the gate is very small.
Very small. Well, I mean, is the English dub available anywhere?
It is currently only the 3rd season, but I bought them all when they were super on sale. So yeah, the licensing for the dub's been tricky. It's jumped around a couple times. So I won. Did I win? What's in the box? Or what? How does it work?
You actually, because you named Shoyo Hinata by name, you win my respect.
Huzzah! I'll take it. I didn't have it before because you saw me earlier today.
Yeah. For those of you who weren't there earlier in DG's stream,
Yeah.
he was dressed as Sailor Moon.
Yeah, it was a thing that happened. What are you doing for your 500 follower? Because you are almost there.
I am almost there.
Are you gonna also dress up as Sailor Moon?
I am not, I mean, it would be a lot easier for me to do it.
It's true.
Uh,
And way less ruin any political aspirations you may ever have in your life.
yeah, exactly. All right, let's move on to the next segment here.
Yes.
This one, our staff here at Dgmedic Studios have scoured the internet for some of the most thought-provoking questions they could find. This segment is called Questions from the Internet.
Oh, all a bit on the nose. I'm taking questions from the internet. Oh, look at these graphics.
Yeah,
Brilliant.
we're legit here at Get
For
Comfortable.
real.
Our first question comes from Taco Lord Y, and it says, "Why does England, a European country, speak English, an American language, instead of another foreign European language?"
Why would I answer this? They're wrong. Like what?
My staff found it and put it in it's in the teleprompter. So
Are your staff dumb?
I told them find good questions from the internet, and this is what they brought me. So
Okay. So they were so shamed after the revolution that they were like, we'll do whatever you want. And so, yeah, that's kind of how that happened.
all right, okay.
Yeah. Pretty sure, at least. I don't know. Probably.
Here's the next one. I don't know how much of this show you have seen, but this one comes from Vampire Lesbian. Okay.
Huh?
How often does Judge Judy hand out death sentences on her show?
Oh, never, because it's civil court, not criminal court.
We haven't reached that point in the justice system where you can be executed due to a lawsuit.
Yeah. I think it's, yeah, the minute they're like under $5,000 and it involves the capital punishment, like that would be a big problem.
Well, the plaintiff has asked for $5,000, but I'm giving you the death sentence.
It's like, jeez, you have to really not piss her off.
Yeah.
She seems sometimes just quick to decide, so that seems to give a TV judge that level of authority seems irresponsible at best as a society. So,
anyways, we're gonna roll into another segment here, but in case everybody didn't know, we actually got a sponsor for this show, and they've asked us to play this promo. So I believe it's about 1 minute and 15 seconds, and once it's done, we'll be right back with another segment here on Get Comfortable. Don't go anywhere. Enjoy this word from our sponsor.
It's a proud nation. From the pristine coasts of Dgmedic to the arid plains of Shavanda, from the rolling hills of Draganda to the bustling capital of Insatinda, the people of Suganda are proud. They take pride in everything they do. From the farm to your grocer, from the grocer to your table, you can taste that pride and passion. But you can only taste their pride and passion in nuts from Suganda. Remember, for unmatched quality and passion you can taste Sugandi's nuts.
All right, and we're back, and the people of Suganda were kind enough to send a sample of their goods to Dgmedic there. Why don't you give it a try and tell us what you like, what you taste,
Oh, man.
how are they?
I mean, so to full disclosure, I was actually snacking on them a little bit early because I couldn't help myself, because these are the best nuts I've ever put in my mouth.
Oh, all right. Can you taste the pride and passion in those Sugandi's nuts?
Absolutely. With every bite. know, they're very
right.
salty. It makes me just, yeah. They're good to just suck on them.
Yeah.
They're good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's, you don't even have to chew them. Just suck on them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They have, you get the same effect.
All right. Okay.
So yeah, definitely appreciate it. I had no idea when you asked me to be on that that there was like a sponsor and they were going to send me a tasty treat.
I told you, we're legit here. So once again, folks, remember, for pride and passion you can taste Sagandhi's nuts.
Right.
And we do have to go into the final segment of the show. This segment is titled Viewers Want to Know.
I'm so worried about this more than anything.
All right, well, let's jump into this. We did gather more questions than I was expecting from people who are going to be viewing.
You're welcome.
So our staff has picked out the questions that they felt needed to be asked here.
Hopefully they pick better than the internet ones.
Some of them do touch on some things that we've already talked about, so it gives us a chance to expand on some of those things. So first question comes up. You've previously stated that you started streaming to be a better mod for Pete. Which insights have you gained from your streams to be a better mod?
0, because he won't listen. And I love Pete to death, but he's very much like, I want to figure it out for myself. And so, in general, like, it's honestly, if anything, it's given me the appreciation for that, to just let him do his thing. I don't do a whole lot anymore anyway. But I mean, when I first started,
I don't think I've ever seen you do mod things in Pete's stream.
I get to kick my feet up because Conk, Cleebs, think of all the other Nathan, all the mods that are there. Bro, I'm just along for the ride at this point. I'm honorary, I'm earned at this point. I just get to just hang. There's 0 expectations that I do anything.
Let's go to the next question.
Okay, let's see.
What were and I didn't correct any of the grammar or spelling in any of these, so
that's totally fair.
Just know that I didn't type these out.
Yeah, and I have a lot of followers and viewers that they're not American, they're not first English as a first language stuff, and I love that. My world view has definitely grown through Twitch. Obstacles encountered when starting though was honestly just it was time, understanding what I was doing, and because you'd watch another stream and see people do cool stuff, and you're like, I don't know how any of this works. Sound redeem, I don't think I had redeems forever. I had no idea how that shit worked. But also one of the big ones was my graphics card. I would try to play games that I think overran my computer's capabilities often.
That happened to me early on, yeah.
I also had internet stuff early up. So before I switched to fiber, I would regularly have internet issues. And again, so that's that trade-off of how much do I invest in streaming versus payoff and what I'm trying to do. That can be tricky. I knew I needed better internet, not necessarily because it wasn't meeting the needs of my general household, but it definitely was not meeting streaming quality standards. It would disconnect. I would lose signal a lot.
I guess it all depends on how much you're willing to bury into a hobby. But to be fair, it's still less expensive than golfing. So
every day of the week. Yep.
All right, next card.
Good.
Which is worse, a silent but deadly fart or a long loud fart?
Well, I mean, do they smell the same? I feel like there's an important distinction here.
They didn't specify.
Interesting. I mean, because again, I think that's the thing that matters. Is it me producing it or someone else producing it? I feel like there's a lot of unanswered questions on this one, so
do your best.
I mean, I'll answer it based on my initial impressions, which is that I'm the one farting in this scenario. Which is worse would be long and loud, because you can't blame that on somebody else, because most likely everyone's gonna know it was you because of the volume.
All right. Well, I put a bookmark here.
Oh,
And you know, if you're interested,
we can always come back to it.
We can always come back. I guess this is an official invite to invite you back on the show at some point in the future if you'd like.
Hey, there we go.
Thank you so much for coming on. Everybody have a great night. Stay awesome. And I'll see you again real soon. Goodbye.